Hello and welcome back to a very peaceful evening here in Nagoya. I've been having a lot of fun doing these vlogs, and I think it's just because I've made everything so convenient and easy for me to just start recording. So in today's video, I just want to talk about how you can make vlogging on your Sony camera so much more convenient. Now I know I said Sony cameras, but this video is really about general tips for vlogging, regardless of what camera brand you are using. So we are doing 7 tips in 7 cities here in Japan. Let's get started. So our itinerary starts this evening here in the wonderful city of Nagoya. Here is Nagoya Tower. Now the first tip I want to share is, I think you should invest in a nice high quality wireless microphone. Because even if I'm this far away from the camera and I might get wet here, I'm still able to record my voice without having to shout all the way at you over there. So what I'm using right now is a DJI wireless microphone 2, and this microphone is very, very effective at what I need right now. You can't even see it because the microphone is clipped inside my hoodie here. And another good use for wireless microphones is at least you'll have a sure high quality audio source for when you really need to capture high quality audio. Look at this. I actually bought it. I don't know how, but we're gonna try and find a way to get this guitar home on the plane with us. You don't even see the microphone on you, right? It's in here. See, that's the mic. It's so easy to hide that. We are carrying too many things today. Like sometimes I wonder, what is the demon that possessed me to think that I could just easily travel around Japan with all of these, even with this big guitar. So now that we have dropped off our things at the hotel and we're free to move, I think that's the most important part about making things so convenient when you're trying to record yourself like this. I mean, just like that. I mean, you want to make things as easy as possible to capture. Like being able to record everything immediately. Like when you see something important or when you think about something you have to say, that's what vlogging is, to be able to just record something really fast. So I guess the next tip that I want to talk about is having a zoom lens. Because having a zoom lens makes it so that if you have a certain field of view like this, you can obviously zoom into there. So this goes hand in hand with our wireless microphone. I can just frame it like that, and then I can talk to you all the way from here, which makes for a lot more dynamic shots. So we are here, and I'm vlogging from all the way over there. We're here in Osaka today, and we are going to probably the busiest part of Osaka in the entire city. I'll see you there. Probably a very, very familiar view for people who have been to Osaka before. Let's check it out. But before we go there, I think we need to make a quick pit stop. It's a good opportunity for me to show you this thing. My Sony batteries. If you look over here, it has a USB-C port. This is Wasabi Power. Here's the battery. It functions very, very similarly to any Sony battery you might have, except you can charge it with your typical phone charger or anything that has USB-C. If I'm out, it's super convenient to just get a power bank, attach it right there, see? And it's charging. So I only carry 2 of these here around when I'm walking around, so it saves on a lot of space for when I need to charge my everything. We are coming up to a very crowded area. Super duper familiar coming up. Welcome to Dotonbori.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Birds! We see some birds over there. There they are. They tried to attack me. So the plan for today is to make our way to Tokyo, take the Shinkansen. I love those trains so much, look. Pretty. Japan trains are amazing. Let's go.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna
Should be
be a
across
good
it.
day. Wake up.
Now you would think this would be my favorite spot in all of Japan because a lot of people would have this as their favorite spot. But no, not me. We're gonna go somewhere else. Here's Shinjuku. There it is. Our favorite place in the entirety of Japan, map camera. So our next tip is to simply just be acquainted or familiar with wherever you can buy supplies for vlogging. Myself in particular, I like going to Map Camera in Shinjuku. In general, this is where I purchase all of my camera equipment when I'm in Japan. For example, I bought the lens I'm using now, the 20mm 1.8 lens, right here in Map Camera. I also purchased the microphone we're using here in Map Camera. But enough about that, let's continue on with our journey. Aomori is known for apples. Apple everything. You know what? It's very, very sad just exploring Japan on your own. What are you doing here?
You know what, this city, Aomori, it's like a stop for cruises.
Like Tom Cruise? Now another thing that Aomori is known for, other than the apples, is what they call the nokedon. Nokedon is when you go to this like place, it's a little tight, but you get like a bowl of rice, and then you can just choose all of your like seafood, raw fish toppings, and put it on that bowl. Demonstration time. Chicken. Ooh. And then see, once you get your rice, like this, you can just pick out anything you want from this entire market. Not gonna bring out your camera. Oh. That's why I have a solution. So you just, see? This way I can just hang my camera like that. See? This is why I use these things. These are the peak design straps. So see this, since I need two hands to hold on to this camera strap is super convenient. And I could just actually still keep recording. Sensei, shoot toro onegai shimasu.
ありがとうございます。どうぞ。
いきます。
いいですか。
はい
はいよ。はい。
お願いします。
はい、ありがとうございました。
はい、お願いします。先生、おったとお願いします。はい、お願いします。ありがとうございます。はい。はい、いきます。
Ito na, ayo, actually, ito na.
どうぞ。
いい。
はい、ありがとうございます。はい、どうぞ。
は
はい、入りました。はい、完成。
はい、ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございまし
いき
た。
ます。Okay, now we're done. I have come back from my adventure. Look at that. So good. Try this out. Grab this. It's all just tuna. Are you okay? Nagano. And it looks like this right now. It looks like the bus is generally on time. Winter in Nagano. So cool. So it should be arriving in 5 minutes. So we have 5 minutes to stay in this snow. And I hope it's arriving soon because like the snow's picking up. It's so cold. Actually, you might be wondering why, even though it's such a bright day out, that my exposure is totally fine, even if I'm shooting at 1/50.
Why?
Because I have this. It's an ND filter.
Oh.
Because
The bus is here na.
oh, it's here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll continue that later. But an ND filter helps you fix your exposure, especially for bright days out, like this, while still keeping your shutter speed at a very cinematic 1/50. Here's the bus. It's so nice though. Look at the snow. I don't think my Jordans are for this kind of terrain. This is the botanical garden. This isn't much of a garden. We're almost there. Look, it's there in the distance. Kawaii. As I was saying, like candy filters are like this actually. They're like sunglasses for your camera lenses. So what I like to use is like if I have this camera lens, I like to have this, put it like that. So I have like a sunglasses for my lens. For like very bright environments like this, it helps a lot to balance out the exposure of whatever it is that you're capturing. We are in Tokyo again. Tokyo. There's Shibuya Crossing. Look at that. And I think it's time for my final tip for this video. My final tip for this video is to be able to just set your settings on your camera so that you can just trust it to shoot without you having to constantly monitor it. So settings. I have my settings here. Like I set it so that it just works. Doon tayo. Oh, but if you want a video about my exact settings, I think you have to hit subscribe so that you can watch out for. We're gonna run out of. We have to run.
Ay, maniata.
Ay.